Welcome back to Mega May, everyone. Continuing on with our Battle Network theme for today, we have very exciting Chrono X, which is a fan game still in development for the Mega Man Battle Network series. And to tell us more about it is Killer. So what's in store for us today?
Hello everybody, I'm Killer representing the Chrono X dev team. We are going to be doing a content showcase Q&A. A lot of letters there, but basically we're going to be taking questions live as I speedrun an internal build, and then afterwards we'll be showing off some new content you've never seen before anywhere else. Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right, so I'll be kicking this off now. Razgris is my co-commentator. He'll be feeding most of your questions to me as I can focus on playing. So with that out of the way, let's get started.
Oh, what's up, Spider?
The year is 20XX. Ho.
That is always like a retroistic, retro future 2000s is how you can phrase Battle Network. Always kind of weird. They had like a floppy disk, and I think Battle Network 3 is a key item.
Oh, yeah.
But like it was always obviously more advanced than what we ever had, and in some ways still is more advanced, right?
One question: mobile port win.
Mobile port win. Let's see. The focus is on the PC port, getting that all buttoned up, because any fixes and enhancements to the PC port go right to mobile instantly, right? Otherwise, what you're talking about is implementing everything twice, and we don't want to do that. But I regularly do test the mobile port to make sure that it's not like, broken. Let's skip the tutorial, please. Thank you.
You can skip the tutorial? Wow.
Star Force 2.
Man, it really is 20XX.
That was the only game to ever figure it out.
Yeah, I wish that game figured out other things.
Uber Geek says, I've been listening to Cyber Planet for literally 8 years.
Well, that's a great thing. I do love the tracks as well. Maxi Demand, our musician, makes great tunes.
I agree. I'm enjoying these tunes. Lance House kind of reminded me, had like a DS vibe to it almost.
I could see that.
Oh,
Now,
he's not rusty.
You said this is an internal build, but there is a public demo available, and it contains most of what you're going to be showcasing here at the start anyway?
Yeah, it contains a large amount of what we'll be showing. The most stark difference you notice is the new look of the net, which has completely been resprited internally. Yeah.
It's looking sharp.
All right, let's see if I can pull this off. So we got a lot of new features internally. If you perform an extra function during virus battles, you get something called Star Rank. So I just got Reflector A and money. So basically you could get double drops. So you can get chips and money, and again a second chip or more money. So I just got Reflector A and 150 Zenny.
Nice.
Interesting. Now, is that like, it reminds me of BN3 where each counter hit was a star, but you did 2 and you only had 1 star. So how many stars can you get? And is it just from counter hits?
So viruses are counter hits. Bosses are a little different. The idea is you perform an extra task during a fight that you don't need to do. And in this case, countering viruses is a good idea because you don't need to counter on most viruses, and you get an extra reward out of it. Now, the impetus for this was because in Chrono X, you are guaranteed a chip on S ranks, and that means you don't get Zenny, and you do need Zenny sometimes. So he said, okay, if you're a really good player, you can get a guaranteed chip and either a second guaranteed chip or money. As you saw just there, I just got 150 Zenny twice because my busting rank was lower, and so I'm only going to get things tuned to my rank. So it's not quite the BN3 feature. This one's a more like, I want additional drops, and they could be, I could double up on something, or I can just get something else I need. It can also be a different chip from a virus in the fight as well.
Now, a couple people have asked this, and I'm sure you've got an answer ready to go. Is they say, when's the game finished? Is the story done? And I know it's still in development, so What?
Yeah, story's written. The matter of RPGs is you gotta like make a bunch of content, and we did go back and revamp some existing content, like the mainnet areas as you're seeing here, right? We got some additional helping hands in the pixel art department, and then we put them to work to enhancing parts of the game. We thought, they were fine, but maybe we could improve a little bit, and that's where things like that come from. So basically, yes, when all that's been spread, but the story is written at the very least.
Very good. And I appreciate not rushing the game, but continuing on with it.
There's a lot of changes that we did internally that it's going to be hard to even show. Like Vulcans feel so much better now. It's not even the same ballpark.
Excellent.
But you wouldn't know. But you wouldn't know that could maybe compared to the public release. So the name of the game is going to be Green Datas, because we added a lot of chips. We balanced a lot of the distribution of all those chips, and I'm just not getting anything. Wow, would you look at this? Oh well.
Gotta fix the RNG on your end.
Oh yeah, one of the early changes actually was we nerfed Crackshot Asterisk starting forward to Crackshot G. It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Start you off with a weaker code, and then you get, pick up more as the game progresses.
I got a question about RNG folder shuffling. Do you use the simple Battle Network start in order and swap, or something a bit more proper?
I would say, I guess, proper. I mean, it's the RNG that GameMaker uses as well, so it's their formula and their applications of such. So it's definitely not GBA ones.
Cool.
For better forms.
Means it'll be harder for me to manipulate it, but I'll do my best.
He'll do his best. Hope he doesn't succeed. I can't have that in my game, guys. It's just not happening.
Are there gold mystery data or yellow mystery data?
Yeah. In fact, one of my practice runs, I did get one of them. I don't know if I'll get it this time, but free counter.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the mobile is going to have controller support, right?
Yeah, it has control support, Bluetooth control support, so you can definitely just use that if you're more comfortable rather than just using touch controls. The config menu, you can put the touch controls any order screen you want to. So there's that. Oh, I got dash attack Z early. Excuse you, I'm putting that in. I need this. You don't understand. I need this. I need Factor A2.
What are some of your favorite early game chips here? Sounds like dash attack.
I mean, dash attack is best friend attack from Banner 2 hard mode. Well, copy damage is also best friend, as you see there. Copy damage is a staple since Banner 3. It does what you expect, right? Duplicates damage to a second enemy that's been painted. If I were to talk about a new chip, it's be Tornado Gun, but we haven't gotten there yet. Oh, hi.
Ooh, Drifter.
I always preset spreader when I get it, because you can now.
It's a good chip.
Get over here. Get in the middle.
Nope.
Nope. He won't behave, by the way. He will never behave on me.
It's on
what?
you.
Fine. Do that. Yeah. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes he does that. Well, oh, I still got it anyway. He showed mercy. Look at that.
I see invisible paths will be a feature.
Yeah. They're definitely a feature, and they have better than average rewards because, hitting and all that.
Naturally.
Oh, look, he's back. Will he get into line? Who knows? He will not get into line.
Nice.
What I get? Cannon. Money. No second hydro pump. Very sad. He's blocking the square. We can't get there. There's a green there we can't get. I'm so sad right now. Okay, we're done here.
On a scale from BN1 to BN3, how smooth would you say the gameplay is now?
I guess BN3 being the most smooth, right? And BN1 being the least smooth?
Yeah.
In some cases, I feel it's smoother than 3 because, you have near instant Vulcans, things like that. It feels a lot better to play, and it was a function of the GameMaker ID that we had at the time. So that's just what it is. But it does feel a lot smoother in the battle. Really hard to describe unless you were to play it side by side. But for instance, when I use air shots, you can very smoothly see the enemy slide back, whereas in like 5.0, they just kind of like warp back a panel really quickly. They just kind of snapped. But that little bit of extra oomph helps add a lot to the experience, I'd say. So yeah, maybe I can show it off now.
Huh, yeah. Does that mean that the like stuff like the cannons are a little bit faster too?
Cannons?
Yeah, or
No,
like the chips execute a little bit faster.
The delay on them is a little more intentional, right? It's for the sake of making it feel like it's a big hit. Right, you have that little pause. You know, his crack shot doesn't cost iframes anymore.
Wow. Oh, he got you. He got you.
Yeah, he gets you. Star rank. And 1,000 zetting. Cool, we'll take that. I got my early guts, man. I don't want you. I don't want you. What do I want? I don't want. But yeah, this is Eternal build, but like, not everything internally will be shown off. A lot of changes are on like separate, let's say, call them builds, where they're not stable. And so he said, you know, just bring the stable changes over in the way that we can show. So even though some things here, I'm like, oh, we changed that and that, it's not reflected here, but that's okay.
It's okay that he didn't sort the folder. They fixed the shuffle, so you can't take advantage of slot bias anymore.
Yeah, that's not happening. I am not allowing that. Oh no, I got fast gauge and full slot too. How did I do that?
Shoutouts to slot 2. Who's that?
I don't know. That's a new character. His name is Dr. Stella.
Fascinating.
He will have a pivotal role in the game somehow. Oh look, it's a heel nabby. What's he gonna do to that prog? Well, we don't know. We're just gonna fight him anyway.
Oh.
It busts a lot faster too, compared to like internal. Compared to 5.0 anyway. See, like that.
Ooh, step buffering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that charge shot feels pretty reasonable for a base buster.
Yeah, timings are updated on the busters since 5.0. Partially the game just feels better to play, partially we just change the timings. A little bit A, a lot of column B.
There's a question about mementos. Do you want to answer that now or later when you get one?
Razzle feeds me when he's ready. He's got down the questions and all that.
Cool.
Not sorting the folder is triggering my OCD, lol. Don't worry, I will sort it later. Who's this? I don't know what he said. What do you know? Skyve's under attack again.
Some things never change.
Alrighty. What is the request BBS gonna look like in the full game? Will there be less filler compared to Star Force?
Less filler. I mean, will the rewards be better? If so, then definitely yes. I think that's the thrust of the question. No.
Yeah, basically. How good will it be?
Okay, so I can answer this in a little bit more detailed way. So, one of the main things I know that I'm tasked with, whether implicitly or explicitly, is we want to be able to farm every chip of every code without chip trigger. A fair ask, right? Because the game's had you do that for like your area grab stars or whatever, right? And so to do that, I have to be very efficient when and where I give out rewards. And so I can't really afford to give out filler rewards when we've got 200 standard chips and a bunch of codes. Not to mention Navi customized programs, not to mention other little neat little rewards you might want. So I definitely hope they were much better than what that question is implying.
Yeah. Basically, you always want to do you want to go to the BBS all the time.
Oh yeah, side quests in RPG are usually a good thing to do.
You get a late game side quest. It's Cannon Asterisk. Wow, I definitely could use this.
I could definitely use this. You get a lot of code, and it gives you full energy. How about that?
Maybe a mini energy too, and I'll be happy.
Yeah, mini energy. We can't neglect mini energies. They exist in the game, and we should be getting them, right? But yeah, well, I'm sure the TBN folks are super pro speedrunners. I will not be doing a super pro speedrun. Leave that for them. We're here to chill and have fun, guys. Right? This is Mega Man.
Yeah, just stand in the clouds and show them.
Yeah,
fun.
you know the speed straps will be discovered when they're meant to be discovered.
Yes. Oh no, what do I do here? I don't know. I guess I can just go for a double. Fishies are back. Dash attack. That goes with my Vulcans too. You know, usually I get like a few reflectors. I only got one this run before I just left. How sad. We take those. Now, I'm hoping to get a BGMD in these areas, because, you know, they're quite good, but I did get the new virus. So I get his chip. No, get in the middle. There you go.
How many megas are you aiming for?
Megas?
Uh-huh.
Probably as much as a normal Battlerite game. I will say we have quite a lot of new bosses compared to some BN games. So some of the sparring challenges coming from that. But we have non-Navi mega ships as well. And a more return to like your BN 3 to 5 style. Look at the viewer count this rules. What's it up to now?
148.
148. Hey, the cavalry came.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, they just came to see you die on stream. Don't worry.
Well, hopefully it doesn't happen. Although, to be honest, in practice runs, there was a couple of close calls. I'm not gonna lie. But, well, you know. But, I mean, these hands aren't great either. I'm just being honest with you. Come on. Aw, man. No counter for me. So sad. Can I get dash attack? No.
Nope.
No dash attack. Main counter. Nope. Wow, I didn't get any BGMDs in this comp or tornado gun. We'll go for one more fight in this area. If I don't get anything, I'm moving on. Just one more fight.
Let me know when's a good time to shout out the Kickstarter, by the way.
Feel free to do so now.
Hot dog. Well, hey, folks, since there are so many of you here, you'd probably like to know that next year, in honor of the 40th anniversary of our favorite Blue Bomber, we are hoping to host a Mega Man-centered convention in Seattle, Washington. And we got a Kickstarter going on right now. We're pre-selling badges to the event. They're the most inexpensive there as they're going to be from here on out. So if you're interested in the idea of having fun at the event, or if interested in attending, check that out, please, because we got both the physical badges and the virtual badges. So even if you can't attend in person, then you have the option of checking out the live stream content that's going to be hosted all the event long. And yeah, it's looking to be a great time. We got some cool guests lined up, some cool activities lined up. And, we'll be announcing more as we get more news. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, if you're all interested in that idea, do check out the Kickstarter. We are like 60% of the way funded, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be a great time. But back to you guys.
Sad. Yeah, no problems. I was just trying to make my buyers do what I want to. But see, they're very unruly children. They don't listen to me. What do you know? So I did get Vulcan 1 asterisk instead of like, what was it, Hydro Pump there before? So that goes in the folder. Like,
yeah.
I changed a lot of the blues. The blue Mercedes, I affectionately call them blues. With the understanding that now that I understand what the library is going to look like in full, I can plan things better out. So now you get Crackshot asterisk here as well. Before this was like a Recover 30. A lot of the rewards I picked in the early version like filler because we hadn't figured out. I hadn't figured out what some things will be yet. Like I need to see the end point before I start playing the start in the middle, right? So now that I have a much better picture, I can go back and give a lot of options to some of these blues. Okay. I need you to go bottom. I said bottom.
Nope.
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 So it's interesting. He goes here when I don't have wide sword. When I have dash attack, he goes there. When I have wide sword, he goes not there. It's okay. We got Tornado Gun though. That's good.
Oh, I love Torn Gun.
Yeah, it's actually unchanged. One of the few things we didn't change, Raz. I mean, we made the hits feel a little better overall, right? But it's otherwise the same it's always been. You know what? Put this in.
I love Hydro Pump J2. Those are my two top favorites.
Neat. Yeah, J-Code's solid. I think an early game buff, technically. Is there a green over here? I want a green. Give me the greens. My lesson in Banner has always been farm your greens.
What is one feature of the original series that you had to throw away or massively retool for the sake of quality of life?
Okay, what feature I'd throw away? I will come back to that. Because I'm trying to think of a feature that we had to literally toss away. I mean, well, actually, hold up. I can say one thing now. Let me just put this in my folder. So you see the subship right here? You notice how there's no like 0 out of 4 or 5, whatever, right? You could have 99 now in the game. That's more Star Force-esque. But now that we have 99 subchips, we're gonna let you probably buy subchips in bulk, and some subchips got a significant bump, like Lock Enemies, gotten a lot cheaper as a result of this. Because if you have 99, I want you to use it, right? So no sub-memory.
Oof.
And that was a counter, so let's do that. I got Dash Attack D, excellent. I Reflector A, you see a guy's got a second chip there, and I got a third chip in the BGMD, Recup 30.
Ooh. It's a little juicy right there.
You can get juiced quite easily, I think. If you just want to sit and, grind things out, you are encouraged to do so, because everything is there for you. I want this. I don't know what I'll take out for it, but I do want it. I'll take out.
Now it's easier to max out the Zenny in the demo. Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually it would be easier. The shops all changed too, which we'll see one coming up. I have one Tornado Gun. That's all I can say. Oh man. Oh well.
Nice.
Come back.
Yo, nice.
Oh, no star rank for me. That's fine. Skip.
Or
Skip.
you got a little bit of spaghetti going on there.
Let me see. Yeah, I mean, what do you want, right? Like, because you only get so much, and I'm not going to grind out. Like, I could have gotten Spreader Asterisk in the first area of the dungeon, and I was hoping to get for that, but it was not meant to be. You can also get Mini Bomb Asterisk, and you get a lot of Asterisk early on. Like for that stuff that you're probably going to toss away. Let's be real, you're not going to use Spreader very long, at least in this game. Mini Bomb, not very long. So why not just give the Asterisk early, right? At least maybe then it'll see more usage beyond the point you'll toss it away. If I got Mini Bomb Masters, I probably would consider putting it in, but I did not.
I noticed the Omega Ale poster in Land's room there. Good
Oh,
stuff.
you caught that?
Yeah, huge ZX fan here.
Nice, nice. I did like ZX1 and ZX Advent myself.
Heck yeah.
Mega Merge, Mega Man.
Mega Merge or Rock On. Yo, Seal.
Yep. And Mail has a seal. Yep.
I have a newfound respect for Mail for liking Seal.
My
got
sacred
Barry- oh,
fan
no.
game.
A sacred fan game. Goodbye, Kenan. We don't want you here. I don't know what else I want. Well, we got $7,600 or Zenny, as you're so inclined. We can go to the shop.
Pick you up a
remember-
shotgun asterisk.
Yeah, okay, that's never happening. Not in anyone's dreams. It's okay though. Sometimes the greens give, the greens take it away. Okay, I get a green now. Okay, would you look at that? A green. Reflector A. Money. And another ship. Triple drops.
Yeah, Scoutmaster, it was Rock On in Japanese. Quite a bit different. Mega Merge is pretty cool too, though.
Yeah.
It's like the ROC stands for Meta or Rebirth of Crystallized Knowledge. That's the acronym. Whereas in the Mega System in North America was the Meta Encapsulated Granular Awareness System, which is quite a bit more convoluted, but I respect them trying to make it work.
I'm surprised you remember the acronym. I can't right now.
Oh yeah, I grew up with ZX, so.
Okay. The shop is different. We got a new power option here called Rocket Rain. You know what? Let's just buy it. Let's just buy only that. We will see what it does whenever I draw it in the future. Rockets fire 3 squares ahead. Goodbye, Mr. Cannon. We don't want you. Easy choice.
Turn 1, Rocket Rain.
Cold Punch 600 Zen. You must buy. I mean, yeah, like why not? Right? It's not. It's fun. If you played BN 1 and 2, you probably remember Cold Punch. It's gotten a buff.
It's kind of cold too.
Kind of cold. If it happens, I'll show it off. If it doesn't happen, well, maybe we'll see it later. We go where the wind takes us. 1100 Zenny, now that's what I'm talking about. I need that. I need it. I don't think you understand just how poor I am. I have things to do. Chips to buy. See, now in this situation, I could go for the spreader, right? And potentially get myself a star rank. But in this case, I just went for the S rank. And that's going to be a choice you have to make. Do I just go for the easy S rank and get the guaranteed chip in CX, or do I try and go for the star rank and get double drops? It could go against me though, right? I can get I can flub the counter, and then there goes my S rank. Ooh, no, dash XZ. Let's see, what's he got to buy? You know what? I want to buy
Oh,
No, I
yo,
want to
that's
buy.
crazy.
I want to buy 5 untraps. Why not? Untraps are great.
That's a question. Did you guys ever have any worry about making a library that was too good with lackluster bosses?
I mean, honestly, the hard part of making the library is something that doesn't feel too strong, because you can very easily make some standouts. Like, you know, you can pick any battery game and say, oh, that's a standout chip, right? So the whole point of making a library that didn't do that, while yes, as the question implies, make bosses don't get completely destroyed or annihilated by that. A little challenging. I think if you were to do it yourself, I think some advice I would have for you is figure out a boss's behavior, then design a standard chip that beats that boss. So, for example, Bubbleman in B and 3, right? He hangs in the back a bunch. What works on him? Lance. Why? It hits the entire back column. There you go. Easy. That's not counting electric chips, but now you see you have a non-electric chip that beats Bubbleman that also works against his AI. And once you think like that, you realize your battle chips are just tools to fight the bosses. And then from there, it's easier to tweak because you know what the chip's purpose is for. Sixer Jenny from the BGMD. I do need money. You know what? Just because I saw someone in chat ask, let's just go to... I'm not going to buy Cold Punch, but I will show you Cold Punch. Cold Punch, now, in the game that hasn't existed since Boundary 2, it freezes a target 1 square ahead. So yes, that's just instant freezing. I punch you, you're frozen. Remember the chip in Boundary 1 and 2 it was just a 1 square range, right? So now, it's been repurposed, just causing freezing. Well, Raz, any more questions while I'm farming viruses or anything else pressing?
There's some mobile questions, I guess, stuff that has been answered already, but I guess I can answer it about the saves. They'll be transferable between computer and mobile.
Ooh, sword asterisk. Yes, you can transfer your PC save to mobile save and vice versa very easily. But, you know, this is an interesting choice. I could consider putting in sword asterisk, but I don't know if I will. Nah. So yes, you can carry your PC save on the go with the Android and vice versa. It's quite nice. 1100s any, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I need to see. Oh look, another green.
We love the greens.
I'm telling you,
but the mobile still slated after 5.1?
We'll put a mobile version of after 5.1, I would say. I think that's fair. I don't know exactly when as of yet because again, you have to constantly update it with Google's requirements. They change requirements every year, and the Game Maker program must also be compliant with those requirements. So it'll definitely come after. We have an exact date when we get this thing out here because we're focusing on PC. That's of course our priority. But we do not abandon mobile. In fact, I test mobile decently. I test mobile regularly, I would say. I have an Android for myself, so it's a lot harder. It's a lot easier to make that happen. Oh boy, Gocha Virus, hi. Welcome to Storewalk's replacement.
I missed the box.
Well, see, now it's a box that does random gachapons at you.
I missed the box. It was more obviously a bully.
Well, because he had me eyes, dude. Then I got Jackpot S, B. If I get a few more of those, I'll probably consider it. So this is the redone net map for Central. It's been a massive facelift. You can see we've got nice little red and blue hues. Little lanterns here and there for the vibe. Hydro Pump I is there, so if you want to get a Hydro Pump PA, you can. Sag. It is what it is.
We'll go for another S. Oh, no, never mind.
I'll take that, though. You never know, maybe it's a second chip, right? It could be an entire second chip. Look at another one.
V? Okay.
See, now I'm considering putting it in. Now I've got two of them. It's V, but like it doesn't really matter what the code is as long as I can use it. What's this blue here? Maelstrom 1P. Nice. Another Hydro 1I.
There were no changes to Maelstrom, huh?
Not that you see here. There's definitely changes, but like it's a matter of stability. Okay, we can still have Rocket Rain. Now the question is, can I hit with Rocket Rain? Who knows? Let's just fire it off. YOLO. There we go. Two bug frags. I already have 9 bug frags this early. That's not bad.
Oh, for Rocket Rain, does it stack? Like, can you activate more than one, or is it...
At the moment, no, it only affects one at a time.
Okay.
It's meant to be like this column. It's a column trap. Like you cannot come here, basically. Hello, Tornado. Quack. So now, before in the demo, you only needed Noise Wave K. You had to get Noise Wave K specifically. But in the update, you just need to get any code of Noise Wave. So, that said, I am greedy and I want to keep grinding ahead. Ooh, money. Back Bomb S. You know, I don't need these.
Yeah, I'm noticing there's a lot of Zenny going around here. I guess
Yeah,
that means the shop prices went up too?
Somewhat. I mean, some of them got cheaper, some of them just got more expensive. The main thing was, I want to give you options that are varied. So you saw the first shop, how varied it was. Let's go second shop. I'm going to talk to this Punk Nabby, right? What's he got? Vulcan 2, Drill Arm, Fireburn, and Twin Fang. Oh, I'm going to buy this one. Yo's chip bar has changed from Mount 4 because it does something different now. It attacks from the side and it also causes break with the sword element as well.
Wait, what? Break with the sword element?
Yep.
Oh, that's progressive.
Sword break. I want this. You gotta put in this, right? Like, how can you not? How can I not put it in? Oh, this one's gonna be tricky because these guys they break reflector. Oh yeah, you see the effect now. They do interesting stuffs. The color of their gachapon changes their effects. Ooh, Jackpot D. That's a good one. I want it. What do I want to give up for it? What do I give up for it? You know what? You leave. I'm gonna go here. What is this? 3,000 Zenny, nice. But yeah, Raz, because there's a lot less filler, the blue should seem better by default because I had to give out a lot of things. Right?
Yeah, it seems like now, this early in the game, you can have a variety of chips, which is nice because it means every playthrough is a bit different.
Yeah. So the game does kind of throw a lot at you. I assume you're not going to get all of it unless you grind a lot. And a lot of players will probably get noise wave and just leave. I've seen people just do that, so they'll probably miss some power. Much to their detriment, but you know, it'll happen. It's okay though, because the game also moves equally fast. I don't really mind if it's hard, if the game gives you tools.
Come on, Maka.
No.
Oh, no Maka. Oh.
No Maka. I should have used on trap. I did not use on trap.
Broke your own rule.
I know, right? Ooh, that turtle.
Wow.
That turtle. He input read me. Can you believe it? I can't believe he input read me. I still appreciate you guys making sure to include bomb corn. Yeah, I figure it's fitting, right? You coming back to Central area, bomb corn. Ooh, new chip, luck shot. Well, not really a new chip, but it is a old chip coming back to the game. Welcome back, Electroshock. How you been? Now, where do you go? I don't know. Where do you go? Put you here. Oh, BGMD. Get over here. Wow, what a jerk.
Oh, you
What a
lost
jerk.
it. Wow.
I wasn't even there. Okay.
Oh.
Oh. I just got quacked. It's pretty quacked up right now.
Gone Quackers?
Sad. What's this balloon? Lock enemy. Nice. Yeah, I give you a free lock enemy because again, like in the original game, this was like no one ever used it, for being honest, because it's so expensive. It's been nerfed to like 3,500 now. And I gave you a couple for free. I figured, you know, maybe if it's a little bit more abundant, you can probably find a reason to use it on viruses. You know, which is nice. Because you have a lot of virus fights in our game.
Which is good.
Okay.
It's good challenge.
That's it. Is it? Never mind. It is 3,000. I mean 3,000. A locker. Give me that.
I don't think I actually used lock enemy until way later. Like,
Yeah, when you're boss hunting, right?
not even. Yeah, I guess when I was boss hunting, but I mean even during my playthrough. I think I played 3 and 5 multiple times before I even touched lock enemy.
Yeah, so I got early Quake, so let's do that. What do I replace with Quake? I don't know. I really don't know what I want to replace with Quake.
Yeah, replace your copy damage. Come on, do it.
No.
Do it.
Crack shot, leave. I don't need you. I need Quakes.
Oh.
Quakes are different. Yeah, the 3K, you know, you'll probably start burning it more liberally on like bosses, and hopefully on viruses too, because we have a lot of. I guess you could say they're rares, but definitely tough virus fights you really want to lock enemy against. Okay, now, can I hit this mag bomb? If not, I have a problem.
Yes.
Houston, we have a problem.
comments about the soupy folder. Skipper saying he likes soup. Hey Skipper, what soup?
Hey, Killer, is it hard for you to figure out what code to make a chip?
It can be, actually, because you gotta make sure that other codes are getting things. You gotta make sure there's sensible combos of it. Sometimes, you know, your codes have a certain identity. And what's helped me was understand that, hey, some chips have an identity and you should lean into it. Ooh, I know what I want to do here. Okay.
Tara got it. Tara got it. Beef soup is good, though.
Boom. Let's do
So
something here.
let's see. Oh,
Sword break. Goodbye.
that's so strong. Which chip that you knew that you had to include in the library?
Totem.
Totem. Why Totem?
Yeah, Totem. It hasn't been seen for a while. It's a good chip. Honestly, Prime. Like that is the time to bring it back, right? Chips you haven't seen in a while. Chips are solid.
I guess so. Never used Totem that much. There was a lot of things I didn't use.
Well, you use it in my game, right? Like, you use it a lot.
Yeah, I use them in CX now. Like, when we're doing tournaments and
Yeah.
whatnot, I did use them, but prior to
Yeah.
CX, I really didn't use it that much.
They were very solid. I think because they gave you heal early on in, like, Plantman's Dungeon. They were a fire chip that healed you, so it was good to use energy change on. It was just a great chip. Check your greens. Doors and corners, check your greens. But yeah, that's not the only chip, of course. I mean, Totem was great. I haven't seen in a while. I mean, I could probably list off some, but I can't recall it at the moment. Look, another green.
Mock gun. Oh yeah, everybody loves it.
You know that's not happening.
Reminds me when I did my run, one of the early times. On, I forgot what it was. But I was trying to go for a mock gun, and you're like, you don't need it. You don't need it.
Well, you definitely. Well, I tell you this much: they will not appear in that area now. Mag bomb's now 60, so it got a little bit. It got pretty big buff actually. Not only more damage. We want the magnetized spots to last a lot longer because it's the only thing that it's the only thing that does what it does. So therefore, it needs a little bit of help. I think someone in chat wants a cold punch. I don't know. I don't know. I just can't seem to find them. Darn it. Maybe I'll pull it on a green. Who knows? I'm hoping I pull it on a green.
Cold punch is very tasty. It's a very good drink.
Rip. Rip. Worth. But that's hard to pump 1H. That is our second failed BGMD. Although the first one was not my fault. Your Honor, I plead the fifth. Green. Well, no S-ring for me. Sad.
That's alright, at least you get the counter hits.
Keep it practice. Ooh, Vulcan counter on the Canadone.
Yo, Blaze shouting out the Kickstarter. I'd like to shout out the Kickstarter too, guys. Guess what? We got a Kickstarter going on for a Mega Man-centered convention next year in honor of the 40th anniversary of our favorite Blue Bomber. We're pre-selling badges for the event via the Kickstarter, and they're going to be the cheapest there that they'll ever be. So check it out if you're interested in attending. And not just in person. Like if you want to attend virtually too, we're going to be live streaming the events and guest panels and whatnot at the event. So check it out if you're interested. It's going to be a great time. Going to be kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing even, I would maybe guess. We won't know until it happens, I guess, but it's going to be an awesome time, so check it out. We'll also have indie game and fan game showcases. Hey, oh, that's a big deal as well. Hey, guys, you want more stuff like this? You should check out that the event then.
So now we're gonna go fight Punk Navi. If you remember, he has Twin Fang as well from the last version of this game. But since we buffed Twin Fang, his Twin Fang's buffed too. Because you see, we bless players and enemies alike. I get a free double shot. I'm gonna need this.
Oh, we share the pain.
We share the pain, indeed. I don't know. What do I get rid of? Maybe you. One thing you're gonna have it's hard for me to decide where I want to go in this game right now because I get pulled in so many directions with the things that I know are there, and I want all of it. Oh boy.
Like the average open world trouble, huh?
Kinda. Do it. Called
nice.
Yeah, I agree with Zeke. He loves being in the front row. If only there was a chip in the shop good for the front row. I wonder what that is. Oh.
Well, the thing is, he makes Sword sort of like unreliable, you know, a little bit because of thunder. That comes out, you're sort of being zoned out. Plus, you got area grabs to zone him out, which you may not. Okay, I will show this off, and then I'll ask for questions again.
Okay.
Do we want to go over the bases of Navi-Cust? No. I'm fine. What's that blue? What's that bar on the bottom? Right, that's one of the latest changes in this version. That's what's known as the color exception bar. And we'll cover more of that in detail later. But yes, you can skip the most of the tutorial, and it will only focus on content new to our game. All right, feel free to ask some questions. If you know, feel free to give a lot if there are a lot to give me.
Yeah. How many colors do you plan to have in the game?
How many colors I plan to have? Ooh, quite a bit. Definitely a lot more than 5. Yeah. Because right now you can carry 5 by default instead of 4, and so that means your colors usually about. I want to say they're usually about 2 or 3 above the limit, so probably at least that much. At least that's the case right now. Raz, is the other channel having questions in, or?
Yeah, there was one, but I was gonna wait a little bit. But I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It basically asking about the estimate of the next update, like when is it gonna be released?
Right, so I guess I'll just hand these questions now. So the point of the next update is for us to be ahead and clear of any kind of like tech debt or changes we wish to make that aren't like major. Like it probably was going to adjust, numbers on being honest with you. Like maybe this chip should be tweaked by 10 or 20 damage. That'll probably always happen. But like we want this update to be the point where it's like, okay, we're done with major changes, we're good. And we're basically there. There's 1 or 2 major things we still got to work on. And for that we require Yo-Yo Games, a new update to the Game Maker IDE from Yo-Yo Games. But it's okay because while they do their thing, we do our thing, right? and we just work on content that won't be the next update. Like the content will be showing up this stream. For me, it doesn't matter too much because as long as, you know, things are done, it's all got to get done anyway, right? So whether or not it's done earlier or later, it's same difference to me.
So basically, progress is always being made, even if it's not towards 5.1.
Yes, exactly. We also don't show a lot too because, like, you know, we're old school with spoilers that way. We don't like spoiling the whole marketing campaign, you know, and the whole game in the marketing campaign. So, like, we keep a lot of secrets to the vest, and that does unfortunately mean I just don't talk about things for a little bit. But you know.
Yeah, imagine if you had the whole story in the trailer. Beginning and final boss, secret boss.
Oof.
Wow. There's nothing to explore. It's all there in the trailer.
Yeah, if you consume all the marketing, you should have a lot of surprises in store for you. So I do stand by that. But, you know, it is tricky because people want to see updates, as they rightly should. And, you know, you got to give them something while also giving people who don't want, you know, their own space as well. So, all right, time for chip trader. Let's roll. This is now a gambling stream. Not really, but we're gonna do chip trader. What do we get? I could get nothing. I could get the best chip in the game. High Cannon D.
Okay.
Next.
Okay, come on.
Wind Asters. You know, I didn't have that. Hey. Wow, the second one. You know what? I guess we'll take that. And yeah, this guy is now on the poster.
Oh.
It says still Rook. Why you want to get that? I don't know. I think High Cannon. I mean, I guess it's better than this, right?
I thought you were gonna go. You're gonna give up more chips for the chip trader.
Nah. I mean, I could as a fun side thing, but you know, I have a crippling chip addiction, and I must have everything. Also, what's this? Hydra alarm. I need it. Oh, this is a tough fight. Would you look at this? Actually, you know what? Yeah, you stay there. Oh man.
I'm glad that extended a little bit. That's nice.
Yeah. Curse you. Sure. But yeah. Ooh, I still get anyway. Backstrike W. Now this one, I could consider putting in, right? We got Quake W. There is a Cold Punch W, which I unfortunately did not acquire, sadly. So we're just gonna have to say, you know what? Maybe... Yeah, you can go. Yeah, so this is a okay combo. Of course, the virus drops more codes, but you know, can't well sit here and grind.
There's plenty to see. How many chips are you planning on adding in for 5.1 for players to use and acquire?
If you count the megas, in quite a bit. There's a lot of mega chips, even SPs you can get in 4.5.1. The power will be there to get them, but you'll have to really be, you know, tuned. A lot of it too is like chips have more codes now. Some chips have more codes as well. And so now you end up with like a situation where some of the codes are more useful. I need the money.
Oh, you're just greedy. Take a break.
Have you seen these shops? Like the ElectShock R I got for free is now my S ranking tool in the same area. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, guys, what's this? What's in this?
Mania energy.
Hey. You know, I do have some J's. I don't know that I'll use it this time around. But, like, if I got a few more J's, I would absolutely consider this.
Yeah, I like J code. A and J are my personal favorites so far.
So you can buy Golem Fist later at a much more exorbitant price. So basically, you just get it for 4,000 Zen. But if you find the free unlocker, you got it for free. So it's a freebie. It's a purple. You know, you gotta think about like when you're getting it. If you got that later in the game, it wouldn't be worth much. Okay, so remember when I told you the game moves fast? We got Trombies. Trombi, no.
Oh, body block. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I hope he's saved.
Yeah, I'll be fine. No, don't summon the Scotch Pond.
Yo, we got Nerdad in the house. What's up, Nerdad?
Skybane, we meet again, my good friend.
We do, I know. Back to back all the time.
I like it, man. I wouldn't have it any other way.
I know, we got this vibe going now. You know,
true.
can't break a good thing.
Listen, that just means that you and we're going to have to do something together at 20X Expo next year in Seattle. So you got to come out there in person and we got to do something. I don't know what we'll figure it out. We got time to figure it out, but we got to figure it out. So.
Yeah, there's still time. Hey, gotta plan a banger of an event for real.
Definitely. But yeah, how is more Battle Network action going on? Looks like we're playing this is a fan made like expansion or another fan made sequel, I guess. That I'm looking at here.
That's exactly right. It's a fan-made sequel to Battle Network 6, set 1 year after it.
Nice. Looks pretty
We try to be
good.
very faithful, very accurate. This is what we always strive to be. Of course, with some quality level improvements that community agrees upon, such as, and I'll show you here if you watch the stream. You don't need to worry about sub memory. You just need to have 9. You can have 9 out of any subject you want. It's just a matter of getting to buy them all, of course. Things like that. There's a lot more I'm not getting to. The key item here menu has been revamped. This is built-in config menu. But little things like that. You'll see a lot more as we go along.
No, I'm excited. I've been watching just a little bit of it, getting caught up and tuning in to see what we got going on, and I am definitely liking what I'm seeing so far. So I'm having fun checking out more Battle Network action. So.
Real quick, Nerdad, I'm going to dump all my responsibilities on you and let you host in my stead while I head out.
I brought a giant bucket just for that, so let's get it.
It's a huge load. You better bring 2, actually.
You got it. Can do.
All right, take care, guys. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Just vibing.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be checking it out, and this is dope.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you like what you see as we keep going on.
I do. You guys had a rock concert in the game. Like, what's not to like about that, right?
Well, if you're like an old guy and your ears are going, you say those dang kids and their music. I guess then you'd have a problem with it. But
I am an old guy, so you know what? It fits perfectly.
Those dang kids and their rock music, right?
Rock and roll.
Speaking of, if you're watching the stream, you'll see another little rock and roll reference right here.
You mean Mega Man and then roll? Get it? But
Nope.
Oh, wow.
I'll go to it. Don't worry.
Is that Mega Man playing? Is that Mega Man playing the bass? Is that what that poster is?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome. I was talking last night during the Battle Network the tournament about like bass's presence throughout the Battle Network series and just how it seems like the people who were in charge of this really wanted Base to get his flowers because he kind of like came and went really quick in the series, like in the regular series. But then Battle Network was like, no, this guy's too cool not to like make him more important. So,
well, they did sell him well in the third game, his arc. It's some evidence to the idea that they weren't going to make a story-wise another game after 3 because they gave Base everything in that game.
Yeah, that's what I think they were talking about in chat last night, was that they kind of wrapped up his story arc, and then the rest of his appearances are more like, you know, secret super boss type stuff from then on. So, but
so remember I tell you guys the game moves fast. So this is our second Puck Navi. Who are we fighting? Oh dear. Now this fight can be dangerous. That Trombi, that mutant has to die fast. Pro tip. It must die. Whoa. See what I'm saying? This fight does tax you.
Oh, did you save it? Did you save it? Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I'll be okay. Oh, you body blocked. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Told you. This fight, one of my favorites.
I do like that the Punk Navi design is pretty
Yep.
good.
Uh-oh.
Yep, that's probably Jiggy's. Come on. 1, 2, 3. And game over. Told you. That fight gets you.
Dang. That's
fight gets
crazy.
you. Yeah, no. That, to be fair, I made a mistake with the Gutsman.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
It's not a mistake. So what you really did is you just had to show us, you know, what the game over screen looks like, because you got to demo the whole game, right?
Yes.
Can't just demo like the wins. You got to also demo like, hey, just so you guys can know, if you get a game over, this is what the screen looks like. It's not. It was on purpose, you guys. Come on, chat. What do you think he lost on purpose?
I like this. I like this guy. He understands exactly what I'm talking about.
That's exactly what happened.
Oh yeah, actually, come to think of it, I don't think some people saw the update to Outscreen. We'll see it again though.
He wanted to rock out twice. No, there you go. Traj got it right. He wanted to rock out twice. He wanted to see the concert again because it was so good.
Oh, the encore. Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, see, now you get the encore of him. It is a whopping 85 degrees here.
85?
Yeah,
Only 85?
only 85. Well, I guess I can't tell you based on where state you're from. It must be really warm, particularly warm there.
Oh, it was 90 something here today. We had a baseball game and it was hot.
Hot.
Caught cooking.
85 degrees Celsius. I mean, if that was happening, I think I'd be a puddle right now.
I was gonna say, yeah, you would no longer be a solid entity.
I would
be a liquid
probably
or gas. So one of the two.
I don't even know how I'm conscious right now. 34C Humidex here.
The heat wave made him game over.
There you go. Blame it on the heat.
See? Mutant has to go. I'm telling you, the mutant has to go. If you don't get rid of the mutant and the turtle, so to be honest with you, you're gonna have a problem.
You're gonna have a bad time.
It's a nice edge fight, basically. Also, you're probably getting more HP than I am. Oh, maybe not.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's new backstrike, by the way.
Surprise.
Definitely changed since the original. Yep, see, he traps you. He loves to trap you like that. Diabolical. Diabolical.
Hey, the smart enemies are fun to fight.
Yeah. See,
Oh, wow.
we actually programmed him. He will absolutely trap you with a crack shot. If he knows he warps you and just pops it, that's when he thinks he can reduce your chances of increase your chance of getting hit by the thunder. In endgame or postgame, we feature fights against fucking enemies. You know, why not? Could work that in, I think. Alright, so while we set up this dungeon, any time for questions that I haven't answered, or if there's been repeats?
We got to figure out how to get a Ringers concert at the at 20th Expo next year. We can do like what you call it and get hologram Tupac on stage. Would be sweet.
Someone is asking why the decision to make the game difficulty spike earlier, as opposed to regular BN pacing.
Couple of things. One, CX was asked to be harder than the original games that it's based on. Two, the first chapter used to be longer, but it had a little bit more filler because and it was written by someone else. So that's just what happened there. So when we removed the filler, things got compressed, and that just naturally spiked the game inherently. But I think it's fine because you have a lot of chips to grab. Now, if you're the type to just kind of bum rush the game, you might have a difficulty or two. We'll see. Let me see. That's it. I'll just focus on this. I hope that answers your question, by the way. Partially the fact that, you know, we removed some filler due to a slight change in story. Partially the fact that it was asked to be a little bit more difficult. You know, fans want a game that caters to them, so they asked for something that's a little bit catered to their taste and interests. It's just a natural phenomenon. So we did that.
I guess in that way too, if you wanted to make it harder, you just try to speedrun it with low resources and you get a good challenge.
Well, yeah, speedruns are... I'd imagine speedruns are just harder game types in general because of that, right?
Yeah, I think too. But I think too, like this being a sequel to a series, like to a seventh game essentially in the lineage, right? Like everybody who is really wanting to play this has probably played all the other 6 games, and yeah, they're probably older gamers at this point now than they were when they played the original game. So yeah, you wouldn't want to play something on the same difficulty scale as, you know, the original games, because it would feel like this is way too easy type of deal. So
yeah, there's some audience influence there, and I don't think
Sure.
it's always a bad thing.
Mm-mm.
Goodbye. But yeah, a lot of changes. You're getting a lot more options early. Discharge has also been changed as well. I'll see if I can put it and see if I can pull it off. I've got another Y code, right? Yeah, nope, no Y codes.
No.
Well, nonetheless, I'll put it in. I think it's fine to show. Do I have any... You know what, Vulcan? I don't need you anymore.
And there is not going to be a hard mode for 6, right? I think you had mentioned that before.
If we do a hard mode, I don't want to just do like the usual, all enemies get like a billion more HP and do more damage. That's, you know, boring. So, if we do, it's going to be more involved in that. But I think the base game is also, it should have a good enough curve that shouldn't feel necessary. That'll get into the hard mode, of course.
Yeah, way more fun to change up enemy AI tactics than, yeah, just make them sponges. It's just... Ugh.
Oh, and I guess in this one too, he'd be able to move around mystery data and remove some and remove any and remove certain ships or add certain in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you change the encounters around, change the greens and blues. Like it could be a really involved experience.
Slam some random chips on enemies where they cast something you don't expect them to do at all. You're like, what? I was not prepared for that. You know what I mean? Misalign elements, stuff like that. I think that always is a fun way to do it. Virus start packing Navi chips.
You joke, but you can very easily do that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a virus using Protoman against you? It'd be funny.
That'd be painful too.
Painful, definitely. That's a lot of damage taken.
Yep.
Ooh, free elect shock. In a BGMD.
But I think that's I think that's the kind of challenges people who are longtime fans of a series, and then they get like a new game in that series to play, even if it's fan made. Like that's the kind of stuff they look for,
Yeah, of course.
How is this game the same flavor that I wanted, but how is it different enough to warrant me playing it and not just playing the series again, right? That's where people are like, okay, I need a reason to play this other than, oh, it's got the same name, then something else I like type of deal. So
yeah, there's always a fine line there between giving them the same dish, but like maybe some seasonings. You don't want to change too much. Don't want to give them not enough changes. It's a tight one.
Yep. Oh, 100%. Hey, so like, props to you guys for taking on the challenge that is like navigating through that, right? Because it is a thing where you are creating something that has to live up to a certain expectation. So again, like you said, you got to make sure that it's enough the same, but at the same time, like you got to deviate a bit to warrant your creation, standing alone in a field of already existing content. And it's like, man, that's tough. So mad props to you guys for that.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it is. It really depends on the exact scenario.
Yep.
I don't want a dash tag. Dash tag is gonna miss. Show me the rebounds. Cherry says, wow, there's numbers. Yes, there's numbers on the amps now.
How come a guy named Linguini Zeke is in chat going, how can I make this about food? Are you sure you're not trying to make this about food?
He has a point.
You're the one with food in your name.
Can't argue that one.
Perpetual hunger, that's what he is.
Ugh. I know that feeling.
Curry cutter minigame too.
Somebody had asked about the Demo 4 sound font, I guess old music, being available.
I think I spoke with Maxi about like potentially like something like would do something to the old tracks. They haven't decided on what we're going to do yet. Okay, hold up. We've got a problem. This Gocha is going to destroy my precious BGMD. What do I do? Hello, Quake. I'm glad I got you. Thank you. Thank you, Quake. I appreciate you.
Plot twist. Game won't release until Chrono Y is ready to release alongside Chrono X. No, you're doing the dual game thing to us? Don't do that.
No. Definitely not. There is largely no point in that for us, right? Like, it was only ever to make money.
Don't you want to catch all the Navimon and be a Navimon master?
No.
You got to have both versions to trade your Navis across. And
all right, clearly.
Do a remaster with Chrono Z that has everything and more.
Yeah, everything. It's just a mashup of X and Y. Oh my god.
Yeah, there won't be an ultimate version, although many a joke had been made about that.
That is funny. Chrono ZX Advent, that's right.
Chrono ZX Advent. Someone here was a ZX fan, so it's like, hey, that became to his taste, right?
What is Chrono Z? Z is for ZD. There you go. I'm into this. This conversation is what I'm here for.
Z for ZD, and that sounds a lot like food to me. I don't know.
Yep. That is fun.
Oh, man.
Late to the party, never late to the party. Always right on time. Although I will say, I'm totally ready for somebody to make Battle Network, but with the Mega Man X roster versus like the classic Mega Man roster, because I would be super hyped. Not that Battle Network is not great, as it is, but I'm just such a Mega Man X mark over like classic Mega Man that I would love to get a game like this, but it's all centered around like Replicant, the Repliforce and Maverick Hunters and Reploids and all that Sigma. Every time, all the time, it's always Sigma. I'd be sick.
You want Sigma again for Mega Man X9, hypothetically?
Yes, I do. Why do I want to fight anybody else? Just give me all Sigma all the time.
You know what? Fair enough.
Every level's just a piece of Sigma Soul. Sigma arm, Sigma leg.
Is it? I summon Sigma Zodia. That joke is a bit of a stretch, but I think it works out in the end.
You collect all the pieces of the ride armor. You summon Exodia.
Summon Exodia, that's right. Oh man, I would totally play a Mega Man themed like Yu-Gi-Oh style card game. That would be awesome. I know this is like Battle Network is pretty close to that, but I would totally play like Mega Man TCG.
Oh well, you could always head the project yourself.
Yeah, I could. I won't, but I could.
No.
I could, but I won't. Ooh. Listen, Nerd Dad is not just a username on the internet. It is an app description of what I live my life by. I got 4 kids. I don't got time to be making video games. I wish I did.
Games are hard. Games are our sacrifice.
Yeah.
Like you can see,
Sigma SP, Sigma GS.
No plans for a New Game Plus, right, Killer?
New Game Plus, I mean, I don't know. Not really, because New Game Plus I think should be done. If you're gonna do New Game Plus, you really should make it like really good, not just tack it on like some games do. I don't like when that happens. It's usually an excuse for content, right? Like, oh, you can do New Game Plus. There's your content. Like, no, it's got to be worth something. So at the moment, no plans.
Oh, well, the New Game Plus could be the hard mode. You start it, it's like, oh, that was all a dream. That's a crazy dream.
I wonder what game did that. I just can't. Tip of my tongue.
Yeah, only give me New Game Plus if it's styled after Nier Automata. That's it. I don't want any other New Game Pluses. Speaking of Sigma, I once used to draw Nappy Mavericks when I started my journey into hobby drawing. That is, it's been years, but I still get them finally. That would be tight, man. I think like the aesthetic of this game really would fit. The other way around. I'm sorry. I think that the Mega Man X character roster would fit really well into the Battle Network aesthetic. I think they would look tight. But I mean, like, I loved what they did with Base, even though they put a big cloak on him. But I love how big his helmet is. I love how big his fins are, like on his head. He looks so awesome. He's majestic.
Yeah, I mean, the boundary designs are top notch. You really can't fault them.
Especially like the way that it breathed fresh life into like some of the Mega Man like 1 and 2 characters again. Like ones that were really limited by the hardware that it was the Nintendo, and 2, first designs right out the gate. Is this going to land or not land, right? With the audience, target audience. And so they just kind of made some stuff they thought was cool and whatever. But they really, Mega Man really hit its stride with boss designs as it went along, I think. And so coming back to like Gutsman, for instance, he looks awesome in this game. He looks really like he's done proper service with his design in the Battle Network series. Especially for being one of the like first wave, Mega Man bosses.
Yeah, and sometimes when they go out there, like with Flame Man compared to the original, I think it's for the better.
Agreed. I agree. This is the base game is hard mode.
Yeah, you know what? Why not? I think you should give instead of difficulty options, make the base game different.
There you go.
Not all games can do that, though. Not all games can do difficulty options, so it really depends on the kind of game you're making.
That's it. Don't give your game a hard mode option. Give it an easy mode option. Set the expectation.
You subverted my expectations. How dare you do that? You can probably tell I'm like moving a little bit more precisely. Like you throw out the Twin Fang, you cancel them early, then move into another attack. Things like that that's hard to describe, that the game feels better to play.
So like basically reactivity, like you can react and act faster, essentially.
Yeah. See, like that. It's things like that you don't think about usually.
But then you feel them because you're like, I feel like I could be faster. That's how you know there's a room for improvement.
Continue 68. Is that and Maxi Man? Is that you in chat that the guy's talking about? If so, hi. You know, I've gotten like I got 2 BGM in these dungeons. I guess I can't complain too much. You know, I'm gonna use a new discharge. Check out discharge.
I spotted it earlier.
Boom.
Yeah,
Boom.
that's actually pretty neat.
That's tough.
Can you tech in between the discharge hits, or no?
You can actually. You can cancel, do like kicks and stuff. With the thing I showed off.
It hits 2 panels out too strong. Disagree. Disagree.
I mean, he just wants all mini bumps. We could give him all mini bumps, right?
Make them so when you miss, they bounce back at you and do damage to you.
I never minded Hot Body as a chip, by the way. I always thought it was neat. The dragons, the draggy viruses, ooh, they were a pain.
Hot body. I'm trying to remember hot body. I can't remember it right now. Let me look it up.
No, I think there's a good balance between feeling strong and feeling like you're gonna die all the time. Right? I think there's a level of like, can I do this?
You know, ideally that happens all the time. Like Knife's Edge, right? Like I do mass damage to them, they do mass damage to me.
Yep. Well, we were kind of talking about that last night during the tournament, the Battle Network tournament, right? Where he was, I think Rish was running the Big Red Wave on his kit, and it's like it's high risk, high reward. It does a whole lot of damage, but if you go second and it gets hit, it's only got 10 health. It's dead. Like it will die every time it gets hit, and so you run the risk of either doing a bunch of damage or doing no damage at all. And I think with this, you know, should be the same way. Like, if I get the good draw, cool, let me be mad powerful. But if I don't get the good draw, man, I hope I survive.
Yeah, I get you.
Riff, man. Let's go. This is the sick guitars got.
That's why you stay there, please. So here's the thing with new Riffman, right? You really need to handle him quick, because if you don't, he sits 2 speakers off, and I don't want that to happen. And he starts doing this. We don't want him to do this. Do not get 2 speakers.
Oh, that's fast.
Yeah, he's fast.
That's a good improvement, I think.
Area grab works well against him now. So, because you can kind of get to a point where he doesn't summon 2 speakers, and then now it's right now, and he's probably gonna do this, right? Come on. No. No 2 speakers for you. We're not having that today. If you summon 2 speakers, you wouldn't know, but in the back bottom gets a speaker, and then if he's spamming that, you get the whole rows hit with electric bolts while Thunder's on your field, while he's constantly putting it back up, while he's keeping it that. What I did was mad bomb him in that spot, get his HP low enough so he doesn't do that. He'll eventually summon it back if you don't kill him quickly.
That's actually kind of scary.
He can be, yeah.
Yeah, that means the when you fight him again, or the ghost data, he's gonna be much harder because he's gonna be even faster. That was pretty quick. The speaker's going off.
Yeah. Also, hi.
The the big Migo man.
Ooh, I was close.
Smoked.
Wow.
Well, up here. Do it. Get behind there. Oh man. Okay, fine. Turn a gun to your friend.
Oh, you literally blew him away.
Haha. Mr. Tab, please. Golden Fist. Also, hi, Dolph Thunder. Welcome back.
Oh my god, my friend.
No mocking for you. Hey, give me Golden Fist.
You're poor again.
I know. All that money you were talking about, now I'm poor again. It just happens that way. It's just how a cookie does crumble. Right?
Cookies do be crumbling.
Yeah.
This is very true.
I won't. Got another Magnum. That's interesting.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah, I don't want the... No cannons allowed. No much of a cold punch, he says. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I just keep running out of money. I just don't know what happens. I can't pull in greens either. It just...
Does this game limit the amount of like HP ups you get throughout the course of it? Does it keep you at a low health pool over the course of the game?
No, I try not to. I think I should have quite a few HP here and there because I figured, you know, players who aren't as great are going to be tanking a lot more, and that's expected. So,
Right on. So hard, but not unfair.
no, it shouldn't be unfair.
I like it. It's important. Important
This fight, though,
distinction.
you see this fight though, it's a little rough, right? The York will block you in. Those Repo guys, and I'll let them scan and see that. You gotta be careful.
Basically, the area grab saved him.
Yeah.
Saving grace.
Yeah, you might have been in trouble had you not rolled that early on.
You threw it over.
He says disagree. It should be unfair. It should be unfair for them. But yeah, I basically said the mandatory fights you can't get a chip in, so why not just make it so that they're tough?
I do like these
Hey, look.
specialized fights.
Hey, look, Cold Punch.
Oh,
I
where's
got
he?
Backstrike, I got Quake, and I got Cold Punches. You know what? Fine. We'll do it. I probably won't draw it, but we'll do it.
Draws it on first turn next fight.
Cold punch turn one? Uh-oh.
Cold Punch turn 1.
Yeah, no, we're not that lucky. We're not that lucky.
Yeah, I do like the new internet graphics. It is a big improvement.
Hopefully you like grinding in it with the new drops, the double drop, triple potential drops, the way it looks. Hopefully it's like you want to grind in it a lot more. Oh no, I don't have the combo. I can't do it.
You didn't have cold punch. Wow.
Mag Baba to Twin Fang, good combo. And I gave Vulcan 2D. Look at that. See? This is just Central 1 too. Greens.
Green, green. Money,
Green.
money, money.
Spreader end, not money.
Ship trader money. Yeah.
1,000. Very sad. I'm down for questions if there's time.
Let's see. Sculptor chat.
Well,
here, so
will Demo 5 have trading? 5 won't have trading.
No, we want to make sure that all the chips are implemented. You can get all of them before you have trading. That's just, for the sake of saves progressing without too much, tech debt created from that. But there will be trading, but it will not be in the next update. Is anyone using the bot, Mr. Rasmus, or no?
Nah, it's been kind of quiet.
Okay.
At least.
Oh, it is late.
Yeah, it's alright.
You know what? Fine. Sorry, we can't use Cold Punch yet. It's not ready.
Oh, we said questions, no, and then there's like 4 back to back.
Hey, I did ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, those Vulcans, how does it scale? Does it scale like in being 4 and 5 or like 6?
Like 6. I think 6 is a good change because it raised the base value of the chip and gave you 1 less hits. It gave 1 less hit than compared to 4 to 5 version. I think it's a good change. Alright, let's do this. Get in the front. Darn you.
Nope. Oh, look, you got a free hit.
Yeah, Rocket Rain's cool, but it does need some help. Like, you gotta get bite capsules on it. Otherwise, you end up with cases where it's like,
Or setup, like Rocket Rain and then Backstrike.
That's right. You keep throwing it there, okay? You'll hit eventually. Summer Virus, do it. I mean, you gonna Summer Virus or no? You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna Summer Virus the minute I burn this. He knows.
Tough decision.
Yeah, I don't know. Depends on what he does next. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Good night. What's the playtime or expected playtime that you aim for the whole game?
Whole game, I would say probably as long as 3, not longer. In terms of overall content, right? I'd say like B and 3 is a good number to target. In terms of post game answer. Oof.
What makes a virus well designed in your mind?
Well designed. Well, obviously it's fair, right? It's clear counters, clear animations, clear text. Damage isn't too high. I mean, you have to be able to dodge it when there's 3 of them together, and ideally with 2 other viruses that aren't it. It's a little wonky in this case because sometimes you get pump navi or heal navis, and they act a little differently. But I think ideally you'd still be able to dodge them. There's a lot of factors that can go into making it well designed. You have to consider its purpose in the game as well, at what points you're going to be getting it. The chip it drops is sort of material to its design, but not always. Sometimes they'll just change the virus behavior quite a bit for the chip, so it's not always a relevant factor.
Yeah, imagine what the virus is paired with in a battle, and the terrain impacts that too.
Yeah. I tend to be very mean with mine, right? Pair them in such a way that they mess with you. But yes, we're picking up greens during the speed prelim because, free eats.
Free eats? No, every time you do it, it's minus 15 seconds.
Oh, well, I guess it's not the minus 15s. I got Thunder Beat. Look at this green. We spawn a lot more greens in the area in our game compared to others. Look at that.
I know you can't give specifics, but somebody asked how far in the main story has been completed.
Our main story has been completed. He means fully implemented? What's the scope?
I guess the I guess let's say to final boss, I suppose. Not non-post game.
Let me think about it. I'd say in totality, quite a bit more than half, but there's like some parts that lag behind. Like, we got a lot of the enemies done, and we have like, I would say, almost double the virus count of a Banner game, and I've said that before, so it's not new. So that definitely takes a lot more time to do. We have more areas in the normal Banner game, and areas like this take a lot of time and a lot of talent. All that being said, definitely, yeah, more than half, and we're kind of accelerating internally. If you or anyone you know is good at, making like good overworld sprites, tell them to hit us up.
Oh, good old corn. Love it.
This horn's gonna trap me, isn't it? Yep. Because if I didn't get out of there, he would just hit me with his horn.
When you kill the corn, it just spawn little cornlets.
Little cornlets?
Mm-hmm.
Me a little popcorn. I gotta talk to this guy once per playthrough. You must talk to the prog down once per playthrough. He's the same prog who was in the Ampere. He got blown here. And now she's fixing him up. Because they're friends now. Hit it with fire and it pops 8 shots into your area. Oh, hi.
Someone had asked about acquiring bug frags.
Okay, what's the question?
Like, how do you... I guess they just said, how do you get it? Like, how do you acquire
he may have seen the star rank I've gotten. Some of them do drop bug frags. There's a good amount of greens in our game compared to like most Banner games. They drop decent amount of bug frags there. All in all, it should be easier than 4 to 6 game bug frags. You have a lot more avenues to get them. I'll just say that for now. So hopefully that makes it quite a bit more entertaining for you.
There's many ways to get bug frags, but they're not all available. Right? Basically?
Well, definitely not a demo, but yes. This star rate feature will be the next update, of course, but like... There's other ways to gain bug frags in the full game that we've already planned and implemented that that will not show here, but yes. So you'll have more avenues in 4 to 6, consistent avenues, and hopefully that makes your experience a lot better.
Yeah, somebody had pointed out, and I wondered that too. Was the grass healing always that fast? For the corn fight?
That hasn't changed, actually. If you mean just internally, it hasn't changed, as far as I'm aware. If you mean compared to other Banner games, I mean, speed has actually changed per Banner game. I remember BN4 being quite fast, for instance. Alright, guys. No, why not?
Wait into the mandatory touchscreen dungeon. Love it.
Mandatory touchscreen dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, we gotta put a DS first, right?
Yeah.
We're coming up on the 2-hour mark soon, right? Something like that?
You are at the $1.45.
$1.45, yeah. Like backtracks. Maybe slightly ahead of time, we'll see.
You're not gonna save? Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's got a couple of mean fights coming up. Because, we got
Is this built on a on a skeleton of one of the specific games? I mean, did you build this right over top of like BN6, or is this really like Frankenstein from everything?
Neither. It was built, I guess, from scratch. You know, besides some sprites, obviously Mega Man sprites not from scratch. But the programmer just kind of recreated what he saw. Then we sort of improved over time. I will say, like, you know, when the first iteration of the engine, you know, decently accurate, but you know, details were missing here and there. And we improved our details over time as we come to learn more about the games. The community itself, about our community, definitely, you know, they broke open the games. They figured out the frame data on a lot of things and behaviors, how certain things work, and that has allowed us to push our engine in more in the accurate direction.
Yeah, no, that's even more impressive than like build from scratch. That's crazy. But that's also like lets you do, you know, you could implement so many like custom things, I guess, for lack of better phrasing, right? You could absolutely, you know, make your own unique something that didn't exist to any of the Battle Network games before.
Yeah, and it has a presentation value of the game that we're, you know, copying. So this fight's been changed. He now has freeze and break potential, along with his thunder you saw earlier, as long as his twin fang, which also breaks. We have a problem here. It has to go. That thing has to go. No paratops allowed. Oh, don't body block, please. Not yet. It is not time for you, Mr. Punch.
Poor Zeke. Zeke gets no justice yet.
You know what? Maybe it's time.
All right, cold punch hype. Let's go, chat.
I'll give it a shot.
Get it gassed up. Let's go.
Boom! And that's break damage. Same code. We save after that.
That's tough. That's tough.
Somebody asked about a post-game Mr. Prog that lets you play music. Do you think that's something you would want to tinker with?
That's a fair ask.
A little jukebox action.
Elec
is not ×2 on ice, right?
Nope, it's just water creates freezing. So we change. So this is actually a pretty big change. We don't have electric on ice being 2 times anymore. Instead, we have water on ice doing freezing damage. Ooh, aqua on ice. And that was like it's either or, right? Either your game has one or has the other, and we decided to for the freeze mechanic. So it's just been nerfed in that sense, but you know, freezing and breaking now got a big buff. I'm sorry, guys. I must get rid of tornado gun. Its time is gone. I didn't get more of them, so you know, it's kind of dead weight. But this speedrun looks different than my practice runs because I didn't have certain things. I'm just like, oh, I don't have this. I wish I had this. Come here, discharge.
Ooh.
Wasted. It's such a satisfying, like, thing to hit spot on, you know, when you get the triple delete on those. It's so good looking. It just looks cool.
The post-up slot, too. Goodbye. Quake is your friend. So like I said, right, you go fast, you upgrade fast, but so do the enemies. Not all things have been changed, and obviously some things will get tweaked as the game goes on, that's for sure. But like, the idea is, you are strong and they are strong. Of course, not this heal Navi. For you. You see I move after I cast the discharge, right? So if you move quickly, you can set up a second chip right there. If you're fast, you got the right tool for it.
I mean, so that really increases your, like, a thought that you put into your deck, you know, because you're like, man, I want to cancel into this, so I want to give myself the most opportunities to have that available on a draw, so you can do these maneuvers. It's pretty good.
Yeah. What's this blue? Replacing Mach Gun S is now Rocket Rain 1S.
Ooh, okay. S code, very powerful.
Yeah, S-Code's got stuff.
Somebody's asking, since Heel Navi's used the fighter sword, basically, do we get a fighter sword?
Perhaps it's part of a variable sword. Ooh, 2 bug frags. Okay, so maybe I'll just take a moment to just let Sori do things, because, you know, Sori should be allowed to move, right? Do something. Oh dear. Do something.
Go ahead, use that rocket rain. Come on.
Nah, let him do something. Oh, hi. If you don't destroy them quickly, you have a problem on your hands.
They just push and push and push. Is there going to be a, 100% collectible fight the super boss type of thing, or some game-long side quest to fight super boss? Is there plans for that?
Let me answer that question in a minute. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry tears because that BGMD is dead. I can't stop it. If I can't have it, no one can. Say, I killed it myself.
Oh,
Repeat your question, though, please.
Oh, just are you planning on having, like, I know a lot of the Battle Network games have, super bosses that you gotta collect certain numbers of things or do certain, quest lines or whatever. Super bosses at the end. There are plans for something. You guys got something like that in the works?
RPGs need a post game, as far as I'm concerned, right?
Right on.
Yeah, if it doesn't have post game, it's not complete in my mind. It's just not.
There's nothing to do after the credits. Did you even make a game?
No, of course not. Not an RPG.
You could have just written a book at that point.
Hey, even books have epilogues, right? Sometimes.
Sometimes you're right. You're right.
Actually, I want.
We're under constant attack, but we're open for sale.
Yeah, you need chips, right?
Still got to get payola, baby.
all about that Z. That Zenny.
Got Bokutsu, that's nice. I'll put that in. Now, what do I give up? It's so hard. Goodbye, correction.
Play Chrono X 5 times for the true ending. There you go.
Yeah, there's a lot of demand for step sword and step cross.
Oh, step sword's confirmed. Easily.
Final boss SP with 8k HP.
What is it, Star Force 3?
Right.
I gotta watch the cutscene at least once per playthrough.
Look, the double secret final boss just has to be where Lan gets teleported into the internet and has to fight against Mega Man himself. It's gotta be the way it ends.
The secret boss is you, the player. You get it?
That's it.
Oh! There is a copy bot. Oh yeah, it's possible. Huh.
Oh man, no count. Very sad. Sorry, a frame or two off. Sag.
Raven does look pretty cool. I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah, you can't need the designs, right, of Banner to really sell it. Get in the back, please. Look, it's Cold Punch. And he got frozen.
Poked him from the back into the Cold Punch.
But yeah, backtrack is now way different too. You can see it now pushes people to the front.
Hold on, friend. You crossed the line. Like, you can't do that. It's like dodgeball.
Coming back, please.
Oh, juked.
Do it again.
So over.
Love it.
Jackpot.
Oh,
Neat.
wasted, man. Pointing at the screen every time it shows up.
Look, it's Cold Punch.
It's Cold Punch.
You gotta use it. You gotta use it, please. Hey, I did use it. A combo, right? Backtrack pushes into a sword range attack. In this case, Cold Punch, sword range,
Just
and it got
dust
a little
him
freezer.
right in
Now,
the
if
chest.
I had Quake, I would have just backed up and thrown Quake and got another 240 damage on top of that. The thing is, that's just early game too, right? You can, the more chips you get, the more combos you'll make.
They'll let you get more chips. They'll let you do more combos. That you can do more chips. It's almost never ending.
This is the combo that doesn't end.
Oh, Raz, you should probably show.
Now come and get it. Let's go.
Hey, watch this. He went Kaioken or Super
That's what I
Saiyan.
say.
we like our power pose, the classic
That was
shonen.
sick. Hell yeah, that was sick, dude. I've already said this in previous Battle Network installments and Star Force especially, but I love how like Tokusatsu Sentai coded this whole thing is, because turning into Mega Man and then Geo and Star Force especially turning into Mega Man looks, it's Kamen Rider, the way they transformed. I love it so much. And so give me all of those power up poses, you know. Unleashing a wave of energy everywhere. It's like,
It never gets ill. It will never get old.
no, it feels so cool. It feels so cool, especially when you do it and it just annihilates enemies. Like, who doesn't want to do that?
So you probably haven't seen this part. We're up to a very famous part of the game. Every time I get to it, I always gotta ask, how do you deal with X enemy? The question mark enemies.
Oh
And
my goodness.
I'm gonna let you see it and just let you react to it. They're famous. They're things of beauty.
I am excited. With
Those
those who
who
know.
Yeah, those who know once didn't know. Now they know. So they know what's coming.
Can I get a triple?
No. No triple for you.
I will try. I will try. Sad.
Uh-uh.
Very sad.
Oh,
There you go. I got triple. I love to backtrack.
Patience.
Patience.
I am 100% digging the music though. Like the whole time, if I'm not talking, I'm over here just like bobbing my head and grooving my shoulders the whole time. It's
I'm
so
glad you feel
good.
that way. I'm glad you feel that way. Maxie the Man did a great job.
So good.
Dun, dun, dun. 4,000. I am not rich. I am still poor.
yeah, this is definitely music you could fall asleep to and wake up and be like, huh, okay, I guess I'm here again.
I love it, man. anything that has that I mean, I don't know if this is. I doubt this is made in LSDJ, but anything that has that like LSDJ tone to it, it's just. I love it. I love that Game Boy chiptune noise. It's so good. Some of my favorite albums are written on LSDJ, man. I love it.
To drop some links.
Oh, I absolutely will post music in the Discord. Don't worry about that. Some of it is actually Mega Man themed.
As it should be.
As it should be.
I got a lot of Grease's rotation, Raz. Nothing to spend it on. I can always spend it on like Fireburns. What do you think? Fireburn?
You could do one. I think you can do one Fireburn.
Do one Fireburn? We got time, right? It's about 2 hour mark. Two.
Yeah.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Just now we just hit 2.
We got time.
And nothing to spend it on. Nothing.
No, I just can't think of a single thing to spend it on. Sorry. I could get this or this Drill RP. I think Fireburn needs my speed though. But yeah, this is what I mean. You have a lot of things to consider. What do I want to toss out though? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm tempted to toss out Cold Punch, but I can't do that. That would be right. Okay, we'll get rid of a flash attack.
Old Punch P plus Drill Arm P. Easy combo, but it goes ignored because Killer hates us. Getting called out in chat.
It's chat. That's how the job is, right?
Hey, listen, you guys. You want to do special funky combos? Yeah, play the demo and do it yourself. Huh?
Well, this one hasn't come out yet. It'll come out, and they're allowed to. I know that.
I'm here to heckle and cause trouble. Hey, listen.
Excellent. That's what we need. We need
Hey,
that.
you should also be here to back the Kickstarter, which, by the way, and I'm sure this has been said a bunch of times today, but I'm going to say it again because I'm the host. We've crossed the $50,000 threshold earlier today, which is super hype for one. Two, we're encroaching slowly on 53,000. So, GG's everybody who's backed the Kickstarter. If you haven't backed the Kickstarter, why? You know, meet me in the side room after this runs over and explain to me to my face why you haven't backed the Kickstarter yet. That's all I need to know. It's important to me to understand why you don't want to back such a cool thing. Just kidding. I know that, you know, financial stuff and everybody's got to take care of life. No pressure. But if you can back, please do it.
$1. $1. That's all we ask.
You know, the cool thing is, right, with Kickstarter, while we're on the topic, I might as well go ahead and do my host duties, right? I haven't done them yet, so I might as well go ahead and do it, right? With the Kickstarter, there are a myriad of ways for you to pledge to the Kickstarter to back this awesome program that we're trying to build here at the 20X Expo, taking place next year, Seattle, Washington, right? There are virtual badges, there are in-person badges, and there are ways that you can back it as a sponsor, right? The best part is, just because you pledge today doesn't mean you pay today. You only pay if we meet the goal, and you only pay at the end of the month when the Kickstarter fundraiser is over. So even if you don't have it in your pocket today, if you have it in your pocket by May 31st, then you can pledge right now to back at whatever level is comfortable for you. That's it. There's a $1, there's a $10, and then there's up to like $5,000, right? So back at whatever level that you can, you know, financially and responsibly afford to back at, and help us get this cool thing. If you are planning on coming, I'll say this, and I'm gonna let you get back to talking, Killer. I'm sorry. If you are planning on attending this event, whether virtually or in person, backing it on the Kickstarter, pledging now will be the cheapest version of the badge you will ever have access to, because once it's complete and we put tickets on sale for real later this year or early next year, they're going to cost more than what they are backed at right now in the Kickstarter pledge. So take a look. Anyway, sorry. Back to you. Back to our regularly scheduled Chrono X. Let's go.
I was actually waiting for you because this is the problem to show you. Look at the
Sorry. That's a hole. That's poison.
I'm gonna select these two. Just use one. I'll let you watch. Let you watch.
No. Yeesh.
Uh-oh. Oh, look, there comes the screen. Oh no! Stop the madness! No!
I'm a cactus man. Hey. Woof.
Who said we were done? Look at this.
Corn. I love that corn is an enemy in a game about the computer. Like, what? Why is corn an enemy in a game about computers?
Got stuff?
The healing rate's going up quick.
Yeah, on the grass. Yeah, on the grass. He's strong.
Why would there not be internet corn?
Yeah,
I mean, you raise a valid point, and I have to say,
I guess so.
there's also shrimp on the internet as well. Excellent.
Internet cactus. Yep. Yep. Makes sense.
Something plants root directory something.
Rocket Rain, you're my best friend today. Rocket Rain copy damage. And of course, there's corn on the internet. I've seen you guys use popcorn emotes before. You tell me that's not corn on the internet?
Huh. That's true. No, the question marks never drop. The question mark viruses never drop chips.
So the question marks in the demo do not drop chips unless you have to find them as a random encounter, and then they drop the best codes for that chip. That's the intent, anyway. I like it.
Internet ghosts? No way.
Internet ghosts. That doesn't exist.
I will not stop until all corn is good. But corn's like one of my favorite bands, man. Why would you want to eradicate corn?
Corn's aight.
They were the soundtrack to my angsty teen years.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't they do crawling in my skin or whatever?
No.
So the EX virus is on steroids in a sense, but they do have a different design, as you've noticed. So, rather than just do a recolor like the games did, we decided to give them different designs and obviously now behaviors. And you see how, we take a concept and then we try to iterate and improve on it, but that of course means the workload goes up.
Damn, bro. You felt death's cold embrace.
Yes, hasn't he?
My guy is getting deep. So this is the game where land finally finds the deep web, huh? Is that what's going on here?
Let's just say this area hasn't been around for a very long time and it's been lost forever.
The ancient deep web.
Ah, come here. Give me the keys. No.
Do an encounter. Don't be afraid.
Okay, fine. I'll do a fight. The minute I find the ghost again. Where's it? Fine. Come here.
Oh no, we got caught.
You can see the fishy question mark. He's no joke. But yeah, this is essentially like doing a lot of extra work because you gotta have sprites, you gotta code different behavior for them.
Oh, how lucky. Huh.
I know, right? That was kind of lucky. Usually he just kind of goes here to elsewhere.
Proper creepy music too, which is nice.
Yeah, it's tonal shift. Sort of the idea. I'll let this cutscene play for you.
I also like that he's holding his head in his hand. It's great.
Yeah, well, the land. I said I wanted a scary Navi, and eventually he settled on this.
I actually really like this fight a lot because you can't counter hit him.
Yeah.
So it's just straight brawling.
You gotta watch him. Ooh, okay, that was a cross up.
He like summoned on a part of his armor. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's a tricky one. That's a tricky one.
Mm-hmm. That's a guarantee. Take a hit.
Yeah. Well, not always. If you lead litter fire correctly, but I didn't see it coming. Oh, oh you jerk. There we go.
Oh, good job.
Nice.
I think after we get the transformation, we'll take questions, guys.
I'm sorry, what?
After you get transformation, we'll take questions. If there's any.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Hi, Crashman.
Man, if it ain't one thing, it's another.
Yeah. We step on the gas.
Yeah, dude.
We step on the gas.
You want to breathe? No way.
No, the bad guys in the game, they will not give you breath. They're trying to get rid of you. Get them out of here. Pack them up.
Good.
Send.
As they should do. So did I see, like, not to dig into too much of the story while, you know, the game's still in development, but did he say that he couldn't remember who Quickman was and had something to do with the ghost dude, like, blocking his memory of the past?
How he works is he takes memories out of you because they're just data files, and he uses to make himself stronger.
Oh, that's so cool.
And so when you reintegrate it with the power of the X programs, you have to transform into literal power. In this case, mental.
That's pretty cool.
Kids say sometimes a meme if you will. Impact font, top text, bottom text.
Yes. That is pretty cool.
So yeah, and when he said Death's Cold Embrace, you realized Hob had died when he was a kid, right? So you basically scanned your memories and realized who you were. You got angry, really angry.
No, I like it. I mean, I like the... and this was something we talked about back during the Star Force run, about how, you know, these games aren't... I mean, I guess they're for kids in a way, like, they're easy to pick up and play, right? Yeah. So, you know, kids can play them. But the topics that they deal with aren't necessarily just, you know, kid stuff. Like, some of it is about mental health and how you deal with stuff. And, you know, especially like with the Star Force games, the way the bad guys in the first one, like, they utilize your negative emotions and stuff. So it's pretty cool, like,
yeah,
seeing that... seeing that kind of progress through this, you know, and continue along with that. Like, hey, this game, you know, may look a certain way, but it doesn't mean it's, you know, kiddie story beats either.
Also, now he has ice pounds in his field, giving him free freeze potential.
Oh, with the combination water attack.
That's not good. Let's swap it out.
Oh. Interesting. Very interesting.
Ooh, you caught me there. Fair enough. Fair enough. You're allowed to do that. Easy.
Meat.
Jeez.
We will cover that change in more detail in another time. There's a lot to cover with him. A lot. Let's see.
Cold.
Alright, Chad, you're in. I'm skipping a cutscene. Goodbye.
You feel some kind of way about Chad, my friend?
Well, he's just a cutscene, and it's not an action cutscene, so I'm skipping him. That's all.
There you go.
That's okay.
There you go.
That's okay. If he never evolved beyond like what BN2, where he's kind of a jerk, I don't think he'd be liked, right? So you know. Any questions now, Mr. Rems? Now that we're past that.
Let's see, I don't see anything on the Discord. Yeah, there was a question about the charge shot change, but you see you'll cover it later.
Yeah, we'll cover it. It's got to follow our social medias. We'll eventually cover it. There's a certain time I like to cover him.
No, there was one earlier about mementos. I guess what is the latest memento?
The latest memento? I mean, the latest to be revealed was Burner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, you know, we didn't really explain his abilities. Maybe, perhaps we'll see some abilities soon from some mementos. You know, Raz, it's kind of tricky because, like, we did a lot of story, like, work, but I don't want to show it off because, like, get a lot of spoilers. Like, I don't really do a lot of filler. It's kind of moves from one beat to the next. So, good spot to end it off is just here. That's why I said we'll probably never push an update that's beyond the story at this moment.
There was somebody who asked about why Mega Man couldn't remember Quick Man. Like what? I guess what require about the in-game lore about why.
Yeah, I explained it to the person here. Yeah, so Ghostman, how he works is he takes your memories. Remember, memories to a net nav are just data files. So he takes that memory, augments his power, and you've forgotten everything about that Navi. So you have no memory of them, and he has those memories, and he's stronger for it. Fortunately, Anakari still remembers them. He can help out Mega Man.
So basically, the moment he entered the Ghost Realm, he couldn't remember anymore.
When specifically he decides to scan you and take you out. There's a moment when he scans you first, tries to scan your memories and see how you got in the area, and doing that, he realized who you were and got angry. Later, he decides to actually take your memory and make himself stronger.
Oh.
Yeah, there was something back in chat earlier, in the Twitch chat. Somebody asked about the base chip. Said, will it be Buster Rake or Dark Orbs? And then I can't remember if you talked about that one or not.
You mean like the one with the rolling wheels? Is that what he means by Dark Orbs?
I guess. I'm not sure. I think so, though, yeah.
I mean, Buster Rake's sort of iconic to base. You gotta have the Buster somewhere, right? But
Yeah.
we gotta put some spin on the base chip, I think.
What was it? I saw another one.
Break into wheels? Ooh.
And then somebody just asked, is it, I guess, how complete it is, the game?
1 second. That concludes the speedrun and live Q&A segment, although we'll take more time for questions later. We'll transition over to our content segments.
All right.
So looking forward to this one. You guys seen the demo. There's been quite a few changes. I'm sure you've noticed. I didn't discuss all of them. There's probably some you've noticed I didn't touch on. There's also more changes that you haven't even seen that I just skip over. But yes, the idea is we continuously improve the game and add more content and improve old content as well. Make it the best game it could possibly be. All these people working in this game are wonderful team members. A lot of us wear all different hats. And yes, that's just one guy on the programming. So, you know, he's got it. Actually, man on music. There he is. A lot of people are special things. We have the old saying, it takes a village, right? In this game, our game definitely does take a village. A lot of people help out with sprites, mostly sprites, because battle games are very sprite heavy, very beautiful looking sprites, but it takes that. So.
Yeah, mad props to all the people, being listed that we're seeing crawl by on here. There's a lot of hard work that goes into working on these things, and it is not to be understated, like what it takes to make these things work. Because you're right, every time you make something, and then you go back and make a new thing, you look back at the first thing and you go, I could do that better.
Oh yeah, no.
And so it's always this constant revision and evolution and revision and evolution. So
yeah, I think it comes to a great spot on a lot of things we're already doing. And it's mainly just layering in content that we have, and I think we're good to go. And yeah, still in the same spot because I think the story beat there is quite good to end it on, and we want to save a surprise for the whole game, of course.
nice.
Okay. Let us now go to our content segment. So, now that we've gotten past the speed run, I will be covering a new area. If you've seen our social media, you probably have seen a glimpse of the new area we're about to cover. Now, most areas, most new areas in TX come with new music, as is of course standard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute, and I'm going to let the music play for about a minute or so, and then I'll beat you back when the music's over. Sound good? Turn the music up here.
Turn your headphones up, folks.
All right, that concludes that segment. I just know you guys listen to that. I definitely listen to it on the regular. So yeah, this is a much further segment of the story that we're going into here. We're apparently on something called a satellite, and how about that? Before we get into all that and what that was all about, let's go over our build real quick. Let's go to Mega Man. Let's go to our Nabicus here. I've got what? HP plus 100, attack 1, 3 charges, and a whole custom plus 1. Oh, no, how about that? We're going places. If I go here, you will see this is one of the new screens we're covering here, right? So at a glance, you can already tell a lot of information. You see the amount of rig memory I have. Tag memory makes it return. In Battle Rig 6, you start you up at 70 megabytes. Right now, we're starting off at 40, and throughout the game, we're going to be increasing that as you go. It's just 40 for now because I don't need to show off 70. It's not really the point of this showcase. You can see at a glance I have 6 custom screen, obviously because I have custom plus 1, 5 megachip, and 1 gigachip. And you can see a list of my installed Nabicus programs there. Going over here, we have, of course, our Memento Quick, and a new one, Freeze Memento. What's it got here? It's got Aqua Body, which, as the name implies, you take double damage from electric but can't slip on ice. Your charge A is called Ice Fall. Cover that soon. Gust Morph, whatever that means. Aqua plus 20, self-explanatory. You get 20 additional damage for all Aqua chips. HP plus 20%. Of course, that just means you are the tank. Buster Speed minus 2. Buster Charge minus 1. Your charge attack is called Freeze Fortress. If you remember Freeze Man, and remember what he did, you could probably get a good idea what Freeze Fortress is. And Convert is HP plus 200. Let's select Freeze, let's see what happens. I'm at 480. That makes sense, right? 400 plus 20%. We got a blue bar here. What's that blue bar do again? Oh yeah, something about color conversions? Right. Let's install this blue part. Warning, override OK, HP plus 200. Feels a little odd, but I'm alright. Interesting. So, let's look at that. You see, instead of installing the program of a blue program, instead it converts, as this thing here, to HP plus 200. So you don't get float shoes. Instead, you convert directly to HP. All blue type programs for freeze convert to HP. In this case, just for the sake of demonstration, this isn't necessarily final. Float shoes converts to HP plus 200. Now, because I had a 400 HP, I add 200 to the conversion, and then you add the 20% on top of that, I'm at 720 HP. That's very important for Freeze Mentor because he needs HP to do damage. That's just how he rolls. My folder is really nothing special. This is just meant to take full advantage of, Freeze. It's like, a bit alphabet soup, but it's fine. Got the Pyroman here. All right. Roll, Raven. Raven's been buffed significantly. How about that? We got a lot of wind here. But you know what? No more talk, right? Let's just get into it. What do I have here? Oh, hi. Oh, wow. Look at that. Welcome back, Weather. How you been? Been a while since we see you since Battle Rig 4. I don't know what I want to do here. You know what? I don't think I like Mr. Datas today. I don't think I like Mr. Datas at all today. Let's just get it. Let's get rid of it, right? Let's take our time. Come here. And that's your charge. The Freeze Fortress and Banner 2. Let's keep going. We need more fights, don't we? Oh look, another weather virus. Okay. So now we've got a little bit more options you can work with. Let's just select Cold Punch. What's Cold Punch do again? Restarting 1 square ahead. Yeah, that's all nice and all. I'm just gonna select this. Let's charge it up. And goodbye. So yes, you charge up any Aqua Chip, and you make icicles from the sky, just like Freezeman did. You just keep dropping on them. Let's keep going. We have more to cover. Excellent. Now I can select this. So what's this down here? Morph into Gust Punch. You know what? What's this do? Morph into Gust Morph. Aha, just like Freeze Man. If you use a Wind or Null type chip, you can turn to Gust Morph, which pushes your enemies, just like the boss did. Let's keep going. We got more. This fight loves me today. Okay, well we can do it again, right? This time, how about this? How about this? Pop a command code. The direction changes. Now you pull them instead. Take this. Let's give one more shot of its abilities, and then we'll call it there. Man, I'm not getting any virus here, but oh well. I have a lot here. Let's throw this down. Boom. Let's see, did that count? That did not count. Okay. What I'm trying to show is when you get hit inside Freeze Fortress, what happens. See if I can pull it off again. Oh, hi. Hello, Mr. Sunship. How are you doing today? That's a new virus. He's called Sunship. He likes being on satellites. Perfect. Now I can just do this. Now I can do this. We're going to push our enemies. As we push them, we do this. And we do our buster at the same time. You see, you are Freeze Man. You got the Freeze Fortress. You got the Winds. You got the Icicles. When you're inside your Freeze Fortress, you take reduced damage, and you don't lose busting level. Because if you're inside your Freeze Fortress, you can't move, so it's only fair that you shouldn't get penalized for it. Anyways, now that we finished that, let's continue on forward. What's this guy here? Is this Mr. Prague? I think it's Mr. Prague. Welcome to Satellite Station Chrono. This is our record key. Hey, didn't you come through here with a girl, Navi? Why are you back here again? What happened? Chrono Satellite, Time Satellite. That's gotta be them, Mega Man. I don't have time to explain it. Can you show us the way? Okay, fine. This satellite contains records of Earth's history. You can't access the other areas till you answer some questions. Talk to progs just like me and hear what they have to say. And remember what they tell you, all of it. Then ride the Astro ship, and when you are asked a question, give the right answer based on what you were told. Got it. And if we get the question is wrong. Then the Astro ship goes kaboom. 3 wrong answers and you'll be sent back and take a lot of damage. Don't let that happen. Alright, thanks. Good luck. Studying. Maybe the questions will be spaced out, at least. We don't have time for this. We'll just do our best. Operate like you always do. Count on me. Let's go, Mega Man. Anyways, what are you talking about with the Astro Progs? Let's talk to this guy. We programs take care of the entire space station. It gets lonely up here, but we have each other and even play games. My cyber basketball skills are unmatched. I'm king of the court. Interesting, interesting.
Basketball man.
Uh-huh. Oh, hi. He's back. We'll do the same thing we did again. Boom. Oh, look, a new chip. Solar Ray.
Nice.
Hits row 2 pound ahead with Sunshine. Fire Elemental. You know what? Let's put it in our folder. Why not? Let's see, what is this? So I'm at 720 HP, right? Mega HP memory. So because you're Freeze Mental, you're getting 24 HP per HP memory, right? It's all by 20%.
Right, right.
744. I hear that personal terminals are pretty nice and decked out. All I get is this big side to play in. I want a satellite PET. Sciencey stuff is Skylab's specialty. That it is, that it is. Oh boy, this encounter can get you. It can get you. Just for fun. Goodbye.
Looks like you made it out unscathed.
Mm-hmm. Look at it, nice. The net is a backbone of our society. A great scientist by the name of Tadashi Ikari and his team created the net's prototype. I want to meet him. He's got to be a net somewhere, right? I don't know, maybe. This is it. This is our astro ship, guys. Let's hop on. What's the name of the most famous science institute? I don't know. Skylab. What's the purpose of Mr. Prog's here? Run the station, of course. Now, obviously, they've got serious cyber basketball skills. Clearly, the king of the core. That's not what they do. That's leisure. They run the station. Which scientists help create the net? Oh, Tadashi Ikari. Okay. Once you complete a ship segment, you can ride it again. It's much faster now.
Oh, nice.
What say you? Viruses. They're a big part of every net battler's job. Some viruses have elements while others don't. Cloak Creep is electric and weak to wood chips. Meanwhile, Fishy has no elements. Build your fort accordingly to get a high busting level. You know, that's some solid advice there, Mr. Astroprog. I agree with that.
Take notes, chat. That's how you crack the game open.
Oh, hi. Command kill to move the direction around. Actually, let me get hit by him again. Come on, hit me. I want to show something. So, they're supposed to do 80 damage to you. I took 40. So I'm at Freeze Fortress. And you don't lose busting level when you're hit. I should have had a 7 there, but I got an 8. You are safe inside your fortress. It is your happy place. I think viruses can be very cute. Dust Bunny is really popular, but Metros are still cream of the crop. Can we befriend them? Stop busting viruses. I say let World 3 spend as many as they want. You know, I'm not sure I condone that advice, Mr. Astroprog. I think I need battle chips, and that requires me deleting viruses.
What team are you on, bro?
I don't know. He's just taken in by the cuteness of the enemies, and I'm just like, that's the game. You're not.
No, not you. What team is that guy on?
Yeah.
Like, hey, bro, you're supposed to be on my team. What's going on here?
I don't know. Swap the charge midway, because the Buster wasn't going to help me, but the chip charge would. Boom. Boom. What's this? Hi, Fireman. I guess we can show him off, right? Let's give him a shot. Mr. Weather, can you come here, please? Thank you.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Why? All of my friends get right up by viruses. I don't know why. All I know is you gotta bust them. Bust them and get an S. It's the best rank anyone can get. A supreme score. See what I did there? Yes, I did see what you did there. Oh, hi. Oh, another virus. I didn't have Untrap, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, hi, BGMD. Now, the question is, will I kill it accidentally? Goodbye. Oh, the solar ray? Okay, I'll take that, I guess. So what was that? Something about, like, if I fail, I take a lot of damage or something? There's no way that's true, right? There's no way that's true. Nonsense. S plus, of course. Oops.
Shenanigans.
Nebula Black. Oh no!
Oh no!
Break.
It's fish
I'm
elements,
losing-
actually.
I'm losing control. Somebody save us! Mega Man has been ejected.
Amazing.
Love it. Love it.
This Poppy Virus is cold. That's all right. When that crown grew responsible for spreading viruses? Or 3. S. Now it's 100 damage, it sucks. But thankfully I'm a tank. So 100 damage, I can take that, no problem. If I was Quick Memento and I have HP minus 15%, I would hate that. Very much so. Oh no. Well, boys and girls, that's the end of the area. I don't want to show off everything, of course. This has a lot of areas to it. But I think you get the idea, right? So, I'll take any additional questions that are left over until we're ready to cut over. Next we can get ready. I'm here to just kind of fill what we need to do.
All right. Wow. Hold on, give me a second.
I guess we can just go and get into fights.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Somebody asked if there was another potential, was there a potential for another boss design contest for CX?
Now, our bosses have been decided in, honestly, just about design, so there's really no room for that. Unless we make yet another, boss of the game. So it's a good thing, right? Like, we're far enough that there's no reason to have this. Unless we want to expand the scope again. But I think it's good to work out.
There was a question about the convert. Does it work for the pattern Navi customizer programs? The blue ones?
It's color based. So
Oh.
yes. Goodbye, BGMD. I don't care. Oh no. So this area is interesting because technically the ship virus beats me because I can't block the damage. The electric viruses, they stop my shield. And weather can go invincible as well. But it's okay because we're freezing, we're tanky. We can just tank anything.
Somebody had asked if the Guts Morph removed auras.
It's wind, so yeah, but
Okay. Follows
So, yeah.
regular logic.
yeah.
Will the Freeze Fortress Towers have directional input, or are they just straight?
I think just straight's good enough. When you have the icefall, the wind, and this, you don't really. It doesn't need much, especially if you have freezing on the table. Right? I think it's good enough as is right now. Considering also you're getting damage reduction on top of everything else. Any more questions? What S is that? Nice, more S's.
Yeah, there's just
Yeah, I'm
it's
sure you
supposed to
got
be
a lot.
reoccurring. So some of them are reoccurring, like release for 5.1.
Yeah. Oh, actually, what? Hold on. I can just show this chip right here.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh.
Lots of damage. Welcome back, Electric Pulse. We missed you.
Oh wow.
We missed you so much. Yeah. We want to show this area off because it's very important to the game. Quite obviously, the name, right? And the music. And we don't want to spoil a lot of plot points that happen right before this, so the scene reflects that. But, you know, you need to watch it more. So,
Yeah.
I think this one area is good, but there's a lot more beyond this. Ooh, what music again?
Yeah. Somebody asked about new program advances.
Yeah.
If there's any new ones that you want to talk about, or
I know Noiseway is supposed to have a program advance that wasn't working correctly in the public release. It's working correctly internally, so there's at least one there, right? Yeah, there should be a healthy amount of new program advances too, as well as like usual chips and mega chips and bosses. It all comes together. Would you look at this guy?
we are not answering X program related questions.
So X program?
Yeah, somebody basically asked how X program will work in the gameplay, but that's
Yeah. Honestly, that I can't cover it here. It's too much. I would need like a whole stream just for that. But also, it's nice to tease. I think covering Freeze here is good. This is the new Freeze. We showed him off a long time ago, but this is kind of where he's at right now. I like it.
Somebody said, "Did you answer the 5.1 release window question?"
Actually, did.
The answer is soon. TM.
Yeah, we're waiting on. I'll re-answer. It's fine. So we're waiting on like an update to the Game Maker property so that we can adjust certain things. So the whole point of the next public release is so that we are in a state where I don't have to adjust the game's code base anymore, at least from a programmatic, redo refactors to make things better, etc., etc. Once we're in that situation, you'll have it. We've already made a lot of changes, and we made a lot more I'm not showing. Once that drops, you'll probably get a chance to play it. But until then, it's fine because we just worry about content that's beyond the demo scope, like this dungeon right here, right? So as long as things get done, it doesn't really matter to me.
And that Fallen Icicle is just brutal. Love it.
Yeah, they can all counter.
Crazy.
The whole points of Memento is make you feel like the boss, right? You are the navigator bot.
Will Freeze Memento be immune to the free status?
When inside your fortress. No, he's not gonna go there. Don't do that. Do not go there. I do not need you going there. I need you staying over there. Do not stay there. Do not go there. Why do you keep blocking him, please? Ow. There we go. So the charge shot's based on, well, not the charge shot. The charge attack is based on your HP, how much damage it does. So it's unique in Boundary sense that you stack HP, you do damage directly. You have to sacrifice a chip to do it, though. Ooh, he likes to warp a lot. What a jerk. And yes, they do pierce iframes.
Yeah, this is a you know, rather robust looking thing, and like I said, if this is the next this zone you're showing off right now, I mean, I assume this is coming in the next update when it drops yet, or is this way down the line?
Way down the line. This is a full release, yeah. That's why I said if we work on like content that's far beyond the demo scope, that's fine by me because it all gets done anyway.
Yeah. No, so I mean, this is definitely something to look forward to in future updates. So, and like I said, if you're working towards getting to a place where each update requires less, you know, as far as from the recompiling and everything standpoint, then it makes it easier to push when they're ready to go. So, yeah.
Yeah. And that, again,
well, I guess I'm gonna have to go play Battle Network 1 through 6 so I can play this because this looks pretty dope. But I don't want to play a sequel to the series if I haven't played the series yet. So.
Well, yeah. Well, at least refresh memories, right?
You haven't played the series? Wow,
Nope.
You're missing out.
I sat down and tried to play it one time, and it was just not the right time for me to play it, and so I bounced off it. I think it's cool, and I like watching people play it, but time to buy the Legacy Collection, then they're dead. No, well, and that was the thing. I tried to play them before the Legacy Collection came out, and I was like, and then the Legacy Collection dropped, and I was like, all right, I think it might be time for me to check it out. It's just one of them things where it's like, cool, I'll add it to my never-ending list of games to play. So it's somewhere, you know, about 50 to 60 years out on my gaming time frame, but I'll get to it one day and get through it. So,
yep,
but,
that makes sense. If you do find the time, though, obviously the whole community recommends you do that. You know.
Oh, listen, and I'll tell you what's crazy too is I'm pretty sure that the 20X Expo staff behind the scenes specifically scheduled me the way they did because I have hosted almost nothing but Mega Man Battle Network adjacent content. And so like all of my stuff this month has been Battle Network or a little bit of Star Force, right, which is you know, more of the same, right? And I don't mean in a bad way, just like that was the you know, the spiritual successor. And so it's somebody is putting me in front of this stuff to make me go and play it. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to play these games now. Should do a blind playthrough for Mega Man. I wish I had time. I wish I had time.
Battle games would be long.
Yep. Yeah, and that was the thing. Like when I sat down to play it, I played it on a modded PS Vita that I had. So I was playing like the OG version of Battle Network 1. And it just was so slow. Like, and I mean that in like every aspect. It was a new game, so it suffered from new game syndrome, where it was just, you know, long tutorial teaching you how to play a brand new game, brand new everything. And I was like, I don't want to do this. So I was like, I'll play something else for now. But seeing all the things that I have seen throughout this month, including this, the Battle Network, you know, the tournament, the PvP tournament stuff, like. All of that is so dope, right? It's so cool that you guys are as wildly passionate about these games that you take it to this extreme. And I mean that like in the most loving way possible, right? Like you guys love this series so much and you see what it did and the potential for so much more that it could do, that you have taken it upon yourselves to continue to increase the scope of what is available there. And if that isn't enough reason for me to go, okay, there must be something here, right? It's one thing when a couple people hype something to death, but it's like when this many people are this adamant about something being good, there has to be some truth to it, right? Some objective truth to how enjoyable it is, right? And it's not just a crazy subjective hype thing. So, you know, I am more and more inclined to slide this way up my list of things to play sooner rather than later. So I can't wait to check it out.
Glad to hear that. If you need any help, there's plenty of resources for that. The whole community built that up over the years.
100%. 100%. So, But yeah, I think we're getting ready to run up on switching time. So is there anything else that you wanted to show us off about this?
No, I think that covers it.
It was pretty good, man. Like I said, I really enjoyed, watching what I did see. And and the parts that I could understand, right? And not only that, but like you going through it and explaining it and talking about it, I think was also really good. For me to listen in on and hear, you from both a fan and a developer perspective on, A, why this works the way it does, and B, like how it stays true to the source material. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. So
appreciate the kind words there.
Yeah, man.
And thank you for having us, of course. Glad to do this.
Of course. No, for sure. Like, hey, you know what? I hope next year at 20X Expo out in Seattle, hopefully you guys will have a new playable demo for us to check out live and in person, so people come check it out at the booth. That would be pretty sick.
Set up a nice booth. That could be interesting.
That could be really cool. Or get it on stage during the Mega Marathon event. That could also be really cool. Or both, right? I mean, who says it can't do both? So, awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys, Killer and Raz. Thank you for showing this off and explaining through it, taking questions from chat. I think that was awesome too, right? Like I love that chat was curious to know about what's coming. Obviously, a bunch of people in chat that are passionate about this project that you guys are working on, as well as they are chomping at the bit for this 5.1 release, as we saw in chat multiple times, right?
Yeah.
So I know that hypes you guys up as the creators, right, to want to get it out. Obviously not too fast, but it excites you to work on it through those days where you're just like, I don't want to do this, right? Because we all have those days. So it's
yeah, you're not wrong. Definitely seeing this does it's very helpful.
Yep. Seeing the excitement about it. I mean, and you got a bunch of people in here watching you do it, so you showed it too. I'm sure I'm not the only new set of eyes on this. So, but yeah, I think we're going to throw over to a quick intermission screen so we can get set up for the next thing. We've got something coming up next. I gotta pull up the thing.
One step
from Eden. Yep. I was looking at the thing now. So we got that coming up next with somebody who I believe I've seen in chat quite a few times. So I believe they will be reporting to the Blue Room soon. We'll get that set up and get everything ready to go. So again, thank you guys for checking it out. Chat, thanks for hanging out and enjoying this and asking questions and laying it in there. We will see you back here in just a few minutes with One Step from Eden.